great to see you. Look, are you on your way to work?
I am.
Nice. Me too. It's a nice way to travel, isn't it?
I love it. It's silent, unlike the trucks going by.
Right. And it's so much more relaxing way to head into the office and head home at the end of the day too, isn't it?
Just clear your head and enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. All right.
God, it's so nice to run into you.
You too.
It's my pleasure. I'm with Amy Christensen. Amy, e-bikes.
E-bikes.
How wonderful is this? I'm on my e-skateboard. You're on your e-bike, heading into work. It's the great way to go, isn't it?
It is. It's the best. I ride my bike so much more than I did before I had an e-bike, and I go way farther and longer. And it's a social occasion too. Meet my girlfriend. We go out. We go way out Trail Creek. And we have a blast. And I also don't worry when I'm going to work, and it's big hills. Don't have to worry about the sweat. You got this guy going if you need it.
Right. No. Otherwise, I mean, you get to wear your work clothes and head into the office. What does this mean as we look forward into alternative forms of transportation, energy? How do the e-vehicles figure into that?
Sure. I just think we're going to see a lot fewer people in cars. I mean, we've seen more and more in our cities that people want to get out of their cars, and that they're getting into ride sharing, and Uber and Lyft are off the charts because of the convenience, and you don't have to own a car and deal with maintenance, right? So same here. We don't have all those services. We don't need them. We're a lot closer. So we can just jump on our bike, on our skateboard, and instead of driving a mile, we're biking a mile or 10 miles. And with the e-bikes, we can do it. And so we're just seeing a mass adoption globally with electric cars. We're now up to something over 2 million cars on the road. Right. So super exciting moment. Norway, the last month's purchases of electric vehicles were 60% of all vehicles purchased in Norway were EVs. So yeah.
No, and we've spoke to people at the shops in Ketchum that said when they get questions about bicycles, about 4 out of 5 are about electric bikes, and so people are not there. They want to know about it. It is awesome.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey there, you guys.
Okay, they've got one.
Be careful on that cool e-bike. I love it. The range you talked about now the range is improving both on automobiles, electric automobiles, and the bikes and everything else. That's a big factor too, isn't it?
Absolutely. I've got a electric vehicle that goes over 300 miles, so easy to go to Boise. They've got a supercharger there, charges it up in about a half hour. Also, hotels are putting them in
as an amenity to have. Right.
People are searching, where can I stay and charge my car overnight, and so hotels are getting smart about that. We've got them here at Nob Hill Inn and the Inn and the Lodge. Right there, easy at Sun Valley Lodge. So
sure.
Yeah, it's getting easier and easier, and the e-bikes just make so much sense because they're so fun. I just have a blast.
And the bus companies are entertaining the option too of changing their fleet over to electric.
Exactly.
It's very exciting, and it means a lot as we move forward.
It does. I mean, the buses are huge. They're going to save a ton of money off of the fuel and the maintenance.
Right.
And so we wrote a letter in support of the grant they were going after to get an e-bus for mountain rides, which is going to be great. I just think this is where everybody's going, right? It's more fun, more convenient, cheaper. Idaho, our electricity is so cheap that you can go a mile on your car at a third the price that you can on gasoline. So it's like.
And do we see some partnership between Idaho Power and these programs?
Absolutely, they're super excited about it. Idaho Power is there. They're providing discounts on and off in putting a charger in your garage for doing electric car charging if you need one. But honestly, I just plug into a 3-prong plug, no problem, charge overnight.
It's great.
But yeah, Idaho Power's got a whole group working on electric transportation and charging, because the key is Idaho, we need chargers so that people can charge up when they're traveling those long distances.
Right.
So they're taking that Volkswagen money that they got through that settlement when Volkswagen lied about the performance of their cars.
Right.
Idaho's got a bunch of that money, and we're putting chargers around the state.
Well, what an appropriate use for that. And again, to make lemonade out of lemons there.
Exactly.
That's awesome. This is the future. It's not a fad. Hey, it's not a fad. This is here to stay. We're not inventing these wheels. It's happening, as you mentioned, in Europe, and it's now an opportunity for us, isn't it?
Absolutely, and our stores here are stocking them up.
Yep.
And they know what they're doing, so you can just go to anywhere you want and find your e-bike and find your e-skateboard.
Yep.
I've seen our friend Doug Elsley on his I'm not even sure what that is.
Oh, that's a one wheel. The one wheel. Those are wonderful too. Yeah, there's all kinds of options, and anything to get people out and about, both from a recreational standpoint, but from a transportation standpoint too, so that we can ease on the traffic congestion issues and the parking issues.
Exactly.
Right.
We don't have to worry about parking. The other day I went to a gathering at someone's home in the evening, and everyone else was having to drive their car to a bus to get a bus ride, and I rode my bike right up to the front door.
Yep. No, it's great for the health of us as a species and for our planet too. So
it's just more fun, and everything that we're trying to do in this community is about just better across the board for our health, for the planet, for our economy, and we can all benefit with e-bikes and fun.
Well, I'm so glad I ran into you on the way to work, and enjoy your e-bike.
I will.
All right.
I'm off.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks, Michael.
Better food, better price, better service. Atkinson's Market, supporting local farmers since 1956.
Welcome to Pure Body Bliss, your home in Haley for extraordinary movement training. Pilates, yoga, and fusion classes, as well as incredible massage. We specialize in private and semi-private sessions, dynamic group classes, and exceptional massage techniques to both realign and relax. At Pure Body Bliss, we have something for everyone, including restorative yoga, core-focused Pilates, and our studio-exclusive high-intensity burn classes, just to name a few. All taught by patient and highly educated professionals with thousands of hours of teaching experience. Have fun, work hard, sweat, then relax, restore, and rejuvenate, all in one beautiful setting. Solidify your resolutions with our complete unlimited membership. At Pure Body Bliss, we love your body.
I'm Derek Agnew, General Manager of Zenergy Health Club and Spa, and I want to take you inside and show you what we've done with our new Pivot Studio, which is going to blow you away. The therapists tell me that Pivot really is the game changer. It fills that final gap that we were missing at Zenergy, things they could not do in our main gym.
The recent addition of the Pivot Studio has meant wonders to me as a physical therapist. I can now take care of the most vulnerable post-operative patient, but now I can include programming that challenges the most elite athlete.
And do you notice, is there less maintenance as opposed
There's no
to
maintenance.
combustion cars that you've had over the
there's
years?
absolutely no maintenance, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I don't, well, I'm sorry, because it also means there's no cleaning, washing, or anything.
No, that's okay. That's all right. We like to see that it's getting good use, right?
It is getting lots of use. I am not a car person.
Right, wonderful. Have you taken, I know you said it's wonderful to drive around town, have you taken it on any trips of distance?
Well, I can't, because it has a range of somewhere around 100 miles.
Okay.
So, and that is the one disadvantage to it. So I I have to trade cars with Amy or rent a car if I go to Boise. And eventually we will have stations, but I know that the newest Leaf has a wider range.
A longer range, and that,
Yeah.
and with all these electric vehicles, the technology, it seems, is advancing. So we're pulling up to an electric charging station, and it looks like someone's in there right now, a Tesla.
Pretty.
But this is something that the city of Ketchum installed to allow you owners of electric vehicles a chance to charge up, right?
Right.
That's fantastic.
And actually, I do need a charge.
And it is it's silent, basically.
Completely silent, which, you do have to remember that, because you can forget to turn the motor off. It does make noises. It talks to me a lot. So
That's fantastic.
yeah, I drove my hiking group from the SNRA up to Titus Lake, which is one of our hikes 2 summers ago. I got up to the top of right by Titus. Oh my goodness! I only have about 30 miles left, and I got a car full of people to get home. Oh, what have I done? But I had 30 miles when I got in the car with the group. By the time I got back to the SNRA, I had 99.
Oh, because you were going downhill?
Yes,
And yes.
yes.
Sure.
Even to Haley, I can go to Haley without using any miles if I drive, but conservatively.
Right.
But then I lose
When
double
you're going
on the way.
downhill.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's fantastic.
It's fascinating what
But you get to know your vehicle just like you would with any vehicle.
Exactly. Right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, it's a fun adventure.
thanks so much.
I, being very economical, got the so-called dribble charger. So basically, because I'm not working in, I have an easier life than some people.
Yeah.
So that I plug in at night, and in the morning I've got a full 116 to 23 miles.
Okay, so there's that option. And by the way, you've earned that little bit easier life because you've been incredible. But then we've got quick chargers and other things.
Yeah.
How long does it take this Tesla to go from almost empty to
This is
full
a
charge?
level 2 charger that it's on here at the Ore Wagon. Charger to get the 100-mile is probably about 2 hours, somewhere in there.
Right.
The level 1 is overnight, so more like a 6 to 8 hour. And then, but level 2 is about 2 hours. This guy's going to take probably 3 hours
For a
to
full-
get to
for
a
a full
full.
charge.
Yep. I've used the level 2 charger down at the Silver Creek Hotel down in Bellevue.
In Bellevue, right.
When I've been on my way back from Boise and getting a little low, I drop in there and have a cup of coffee. So about 3 hours or so, and then the superchargers, which is what Tesla has in Twin Falls, in Idaho Falls,
Okay.
and at Boise.
Yep.
Those superchargers, you're good in half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour.
That's
So,
wonderful.
yeah.
And so the technology is there to speed that up and make it more convenient
Exactly. It's
for
just
everyone.
going more and more and more. You've got these companies, EVgo and others, that are just
Right.
deploying superchargers for Universal, not just Tesla, all over the country now. It's exciting.
So yeah, do you envision 5 years from now, 10 years from now,
Five.
that the majority of vehicles are electric?
Definitely, because they're just better. They're
Yeah.
more fun, and they're cheaper, and they're faster, and
I just can't imagine anyone not wanting it, to never have to go to a gas station. And boy, if you stop at a stop sign or
Yep.
a stoplight, you're ahead of everybody without even thinking, and I'm not one of those drivers. Yeah.
And we,
Mom's hot off the start.
we talked about it too as for an overall community benefit, the lack of noise pollution. I mean, we deal with that all the time.
And
I think we take it for granted, but boy,
Imagine if it were
the
quiet.
quietness, yeah, no, it's wonderful. Well, thanks so much for sharing your time and your vehicles and your knowledge. It's been
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Thank you.
Thanks. Fun future we've got.
Yes,
we do.
We do.